Denver Broncos Mile High View, no commercials, no bullshit. Okay, I'm doing this video on real time, regular time, and not overnight with Colby because I just, I can't be working my ass off and, dozing off while I'm talking because I want to be really precise and concise in what I'm talking about. I've got to do a video now to defend Drew Lock because basically these online and radio platforms are a bunch of pussies. They're a bunch of pussies because they cannot hold the guy. They can't even acknowledge the guy who's tapping George Payton on the shoulder saying, no, Dan Quinn, you're going to go this route. They can't even hold that guy. You can't even say that he's even exists, let alone hold him accountable because they're pussies. Okay? So I got to make a video to set the record straight when it comes to Drew Lock. Okay? As you know, by going back and listening to what I said, the day he was drafted, I said, don't draft him. And this channel predates Lock. And I said, don't draft him. But no, don't listen to me. No, you had to go ahead and draft him. In my opinion, the crime, or what was not fair, was the fact that you drafted him. When you all said develop, this was a 3-year project. You used the word project. All you people out there that says how bad Locke is, you use the word project. Now, you think that he was in any kind of a project? He was in a spaghetti factory. Throw it against the wall and see what happens. A mismatch of this, everything that we've been seeing for the last 7 years. You should have never drafted him. That's where the crime came in. Okay? But you drafted him. And here's the thing. He played that first year because you all wanted Flacco. Okay? And what did I say? I said, don't bring in Flacco. Don't do it. You don't have the line support for that. And he didn't even last the year. And then what did all of you say who wanted Flacco? Oh, this guy's a bum. Oh, my God. Don't hold the organization responsible. You should have never brought him in. But don't do that, whatever you do. Because you're pussies. You can't do that. So he didn't last a year. You ran him out of town. Drew Lock actually looked pretty good. And I didn't hear any of you people bashing Drew Lock now say he was horrible. None of you did, because he looked pretty good. He looked decent. Looked like he was in the right system. So what do? You tear down that system. This is developing, right, in Broncos country. You tear the system down completely apart because the guy upstairs with his monocle, his binoculars, I see Kansas City over there. This isn't Fangio. Fangio was hired as a defensive coordinator. You all knew that. That's why he didn't engage with the offense. You all knew that. That was the idea. Vance Joseph, Elway was running the whole show, and Vance Joseph was a yes man. Fangio was hired to take care of the defense. Hey, I'll take care of the offense. And Elway couldn't even keep Kubiak. He ran Kubiak off. So let's get Reg Scandrello. Spaghetti, throw it against the wall. I don't know. Maybe he was really a Scandrello. Though I really believe, like Colby said, I think this was the draft was Scandrello's pick, not Elway's. Because we see how Elway players get treated. Everybody knows this. Other former Bronco players have come out and said it and they can't say the E word, though. But I can. I'm going to tell it like it is. That's what you get here. Not a bunch of pussies who, get their beer sent to them in their office. DNVR. Okay? Great journalism, by the way. So he plays that first year. Looks pretty good under that system. Then what do? You go and throw spaghetti against the wall because you want to be Kansas City. Well, will he be Patrick Mahomes? We'll put him in we'll take the top off the defense, bring him in. Oh, we didn't say that. Play the tape. You did say that. You guys fucking always say we didn't say it. Yeah, you didn't want Joe Flacco, right? Anyway, so you bring in one of the worst offensive coordinators out there. Okay, and is this development? No, you wanted him to be Patrick Mahomes. And he doesn't even fit that system. Well, you had a chance. What? Why? Here's the thing. You former players out there who say, yeah, I had to play with a shitty coach who didn't fit the system. Yeah, you were on a crap team. Is that what we're aspiring to be, former players? We're aspiring to be shit like those other shitty teams? That's not what the good teams do. Look at the Rams. Oh, Stafford, that's where he wanted to go. Locke was they would have threw Locke at Detroit, but that's where he didn't want to go to Denver. But you can't get that through your head. You couldn't get that piece of honesty. But what happened in Rams country before they brought in Stafford? The development that was going on, player personnel, the culture, all of it. Diametrically opposite of the Denver Broncos. You guys can't hold the man in the front office, the organization, who they themselves said was the problem, out of one side of their mouth and the other side said, no, we put all the right players. We got this great player personnel. We're one quarterback away. The same people who said we were to blame. Okay? And then Hackett comes in and says, I'm not going to put my stamp on that. Wisely. I'll give him that. So you should have never drafted Drew Lock. Okay? Yes, maybe some other team will put him in and actually do proper development and do a little bit of a commitment towards him. Not, the Giants have figured it out. They know that Jones may not be the answer, their quarterback. But they do know that they need to have stability around that position, so they'll go with him. They'll go with him until comes up they can get the kind of quarterback they want. But what do you have now? I know you're going to try to get any has-been quarterback to come in. It's the same thing we've been seeing since. You're not going to get Aaron Rodgers, but you're going to have all of Aaron Rodgers' people here, and then probably get some other quarterback that doesn't even fit that system. Or it's just a mismatch. You'll get rid of whoever the quarterback is, just like you did Teddy Bridgewater. You lied about the quarterback competition. You know there was no quarterback competition. Never was. Look at the Cleveland game. If there was really, it was all about getting Bridgewater ready for the season. And you did him a disservice. And I said that you'll end up, canning him, drumming him out of town too, and you did. You drummed him out of town. You people are cancerous. The front office has turned a lot of fans into just the same, player personnel eating cancer. You cheerlead this stuff on. Denver Broncos are never going to be anything until you guys settle down and have to go through the painful process, getting yourself a GM that's committed to some sort of identity, getting a head coach that can work with that GM, and then get the players or get the scouting and then get the players and start developing. It's a long process. Yeah, you're going to have to be patient. But in the long run, it'll pay off. You're never going to be anything going this route. Somebody's just got to tell you, Locke was never the problem. The organization was the problem, and you failed him.